But when I was, how old was I? 3, 4, 5, something like this. So my family was still together. We're in Regent's Park,
Yeah.
lovely part of London, beautiful day. We were with another family at the time, and in Regent's Park they've got rowboats. Now, some have got pedalos, some have got rowboats. So anyway, some bright spark in my family or the other family decided, let's go on a rowboat. It will be fun. And I think my dad got in the rowboat first. My sister was in the rowboat. I was in the rowboat, and my mum was just about to get in. And the guy who was on the side, for whatever reason, let the boat go. So my mum's basic leg was splitting further and further apart. Ended up flipping over the rowboat. My dad got away from it. My sister got away from it. I got stuck underneath it. So the only thing I really remember, as you would probably quite understand, is it was complete darkness.
Yeah.
I didn't really remember much else, and I still don't really remember much else from that moment.
Yeah.
But my sister, who must have been 7 or 8, maybe,
So
went in underneath, got me, grabbed me out, and my dad pulled me out. Now, I still remember that. I don't really like boats very much, but it's not because of that. Actually, I don't. I get seasick, so it's not great. But I look at these kind of experiences, and one, I've obviously quite realised the fragility of life, and two, I've also realised that these experiences are, so you could say, why we're here. If you look at a reason of why we're here in the greater scheme of life. But certainly once you experience something, you either, for me, you do one or two things. You move on, you didn't learn from it. You learn, and you, dare I say it, look back and you can enjoy the experience. I don't know if that sounds strange, but when you look back at, you can, or I can anyway. Or it's something to then maybe digest, to learn, and actually tell others about. Because I don't think these experiences are a negative situation. I think speaking about anything is wildly important. I was talking about this yesterday, in fact, about how I don't believe people talk enough, and I certainly don't believe people listen enough. And I'm not talking about this superficial conversation of, hi, how are you? How's your day? Isn't the weather great? That for me, I get very frustrated with these conversations because they're kind of meaningless. I like conversations that have, I won't say have purpose. I think purpose is probably the wrong word, but certainly have a more connective element to it. And it can be about that people. A lot of people don't like being vulnerable, so they don't go into their deep dark souls of what happens in reality. But my version of that is, if we don't do that, then no one will ever know you, like ever. Your parents, your partners, your brothers, your sister, no one's going to know you. And this is kind of, in many respects, a journey I've always been on about looking at my life. A lot of people go, why are you happy to tell people, your life story? And, you went through so many things and, blah, blah, blah. And I go, well, my first thing is, why not? I don't see a negative towards it. If someone looks at me differently because of that, then that's their problem. That's not mine. That's not mine. I'm still the same person. I've still gone through these scenarios. I haven't made it up. Which, you could look at it and go, wow, it sounds like it's a lot. My dad actually called me a cat not long ago, saying it's amazing when you read your book, it's how many times you've kind of dodged a scenario.
Oh.
But I have this real passion to try and envelop or at least direct people for meaningful conversations.
If you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.